Now
We
what?
wait to see if the audio is coming
Working.
through correctly.
Oh, good.
As we do at the beginning of every stream. I haven't had a problem in like a year, but I'm paranoid.
You gotta love that the first live stream since she's back. It's the first recording. since
Yeah.
She's back. And Octavia is loudly munching.
Yes. I turned the music volume just up a smidge.
Cool, cool. I love the music for this game, so it's phenomenal.
I might even turn it up a smidge more.
Smidge more. He turned it down too much.
Yeah. There we go. I think that should be a good volume to start at. And obviously, let us know if the volume needs to be adjusted again. But hi!
Hello!
Welcome to Scarlet Hollow.
Yes.
Just had the big update drop Monday. Roads Untraveled.
Yes.
Oh,
Which adds a bunch of new shit.
yes. A frankly absurd amount of new stuff. How? It was in the hundreds of thousands of new words. I don't remember how many hundreds of thousands. Multiple hundreds of multiple thousands.
Yes. And I'm excited. We love this game, so
Yeah. Like, obviously, you had played it
I've
first.
played it a couple times, yeah.
Then I picked up the game at your recommendation.
Yes.
And it was amazing. And since the update, figure like actually a good time to show it on like the channel.
Yeah. Plus, you're sharing it with your audience, you know.
Yes. I do want to mention that, like, there are so many different ways that you can play this game.
It's
that,
absurd.
like-
It's absolutely absurd. Apparently, there's more now.
Yeah, there's even more now. But there are so many different ways that, like, Mats and I comparing, like, our playthroughs.
Completely different runs.
Wildly different.
Wildly different runs. Both of us.
So, shall we get started on a new game?
Yeah, let's get going.
Okay.
You gonna use Mantis or?
Yeah, I think Mantis would probably be best. Also, I love the nice door opening sound effect.
Yes, that is very nice.
I live in the city of... Ooh. What city do we want to be from here?
I keep wanting to jokingly say Hoboken, but no. For context, we lived near the city of Hoboken, New Jersey.
Yes.
Mantis probably doesn't remember it very much because she was
No.
very young. But
No, definitely don't remember that very much.
It's just a funny word. It's a fun word to say, Hoboken.
Okay, so like, should we go for like a real city or like a fictional city?
I say fictional city.
Okay.
What's your colony name in Cattails?
We are the Harmony Society.
You live in the city of City of Town.
We could do the city of
Wildwood. That's fun.
I'd like to say the fact that there are the options for pronouns is so nice.
It's really nice.
I'm a she, her.
Mm-hmm.
Not to say they, them.
Yes, I am.
And I am the one playing, so.
Yes, you are the one playing.
Okay, traits.
I super recommend everyone at one point, it doesn't have to be your first playthrough, do talk to animals at least one playthrough. You will not regret it. Peak.
No, you will not regret it.
You haven't played.
No, but I have
You have seen some of mine.
I have seen.
Yes.
Okay, I'd like to mention. I'm gonna go for each of them, but.
Yes.
I played with Keen Eye and Booksmart.
Yes. I played Talk to Animals Mystical.
Yeah, that was your first one.
And then I've done...
I think you had
I also
started
did
a Powerful Build Hot, I think?
Maybe. It might have been Powerful Build Hot.
If it wasn't Powerful Build Hot, it was Powerful Build Talk to Animals, because
I really like talking to animals. It's the best fucking trait. Fight me. I don't care if it never saves anyone. Because, like, these traits, they can come in handy, and occasionally they can save someone's life.
Yes.
However... say what and who, or what. And I don't care if Talk to Animals never does.
Yeah. Here's the most important thing, though. Is that...
Baz.
Like... The game opens with a screen that mentions... You can't save everyone. You might not even be able to save yourself.
Yes. And so true.
Yeah. And legitimately, like, these traits, up to, like, chapter 4.
Yeah, we're at chapter 4, I believe.
So, like...
No, it's, chapter 4.
Yeah, 4. Mm-hmm. So, like, 4 of these traits have been used to protect people, either save their lives or prevent some other problem from occurring.
Typically pretty catastrophic, whatever it is.
They are pretty nasty.
Several chapters left me having to sit and just think, like quietly in bed staring at the ceiling. Think. Like, you know, did I make the right choice? It affected me. This is a really good game. You guys are gonna love it.
Yeah. I'd like to say, here's like the thing. I know what the 4 first traits are.
Yeah.
And whether or not to take one of them, like, it's just like looming over my head. Because I know what its, like, outcome is.
Yeah.
If you don't take it.
You never know. Maybe
you could probably guess which one it is.
Yes.
So, our options are Powerful Build, Toughest Nails, the Pinnacle of Fitness, Imposing Presence that commands the room, a Mean Right Hook. This is your,
You're tough, you're big, you go out, you're an athlete.
Yeah. Your beef.
Beef.
Mystical. Strange and unusual, you see the threads of reality in ways others cannot.
You're psychic.
Yeah, you get psychic powers.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know, like, how much this allows you to, like... I don't know how much this allows you to interact with, like, the world. Like, is this, like, a Disco Elysium Inland Empire, like, talk to, like, inanimate objects level of psychic? Or if this is just, like, you get a vibe.
Hang on 1 second. So, hang on.
Hey. Hey.
There's cat-based conflict happening.
So Octi's back, if no one saw the community post, or my Blue Sky or anything like that.
Yes.
7 months away, and she does have a little bit of conflict going on. You okay out there? I'm fully expecting to have to get up occasionally to solve possible conflict.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to this.
So I don't know if mystical is going to be just like, you kind of interact with like the world in like mystical ways, or if this is like legitimately Disco Elysium, Inland Empire, you talk to like everything. Talk to animals. You talk to animals.
It's the best trait. I don't care.
Really, I feel like you could just leave you can talk to animals as the full description. A gift and a curse, very accurate from what I've seen.
Yep, correct.
Street smart, good at lying and hard to lie to. Fast talker, you can read people and read the room. No door can hold you.
Door can hold you back.
Oh. Obviously, yes, you're kind of roguish archetype. Keen eye, observant with a knack for picking up small details. Empathetic is a interesting addition to that.
You got high perception and high insight if
Yes.
you want to use D&D terms there.
Keen eye is high wisdom.
Yeah, you got high wisdom stat.
Like, mystical is like high, like, wisdom.
Well, yeah.
Like, you are a wise man. This is like high wisdom score.
Yeah.
Book smart, well-read and rational. Possess a wealth of esoteric knowledge and know when to use it. Talented researcher. This has one of the funniest things in it that I had encountered,
Yeah.
which is the ability to read boring books.
That was funny, yes.
And not just read them fast.
Yes. Did you tell them that you played Keen Eye Booksmart?
Yes, I did.
Okay, cool.
Hot, extremely good looking, natural flirt. People just like you probably because you're a good person. So I should also mention another thing about this game.
Yeah.
So obviously it has these traits, so it's an RPG.
Yeah, it is.
It also has a complicated way of measuring every other character's personality based on your actions and how they like you.
Persona wishes.
Yes.
It's like the best platonic ideal of like what you want in like these kind of like social games where you're playing as a character in the world and you're interacting with other characters. It's really dynamic. It's great.
Yeah.
And it's invisible.
It's completely invisible. But here's the
There's a way to access it.
Yeah.
But during the game itself, you cannot see it.
Yeah, so here's the hot obviously gives you an immediate like social bonus with every character. Everyone will like you slightly more. Like, not that you
got a high charisma stat.
Yeah, not that you need it in order to be
don't.
friends with people, but they will like you faster if you obviously have hot. However, an interesting thing is that like you can actually influence your friends' like personalities by your actions around them. Like, obviously, you're not gonna overhaul anyone.
Yeah.
But you're nice to like one character, and they might like get a bit more empathetic towards your friends. I think that's really cool. Okay, so we're taking talk to animals.
Yes. What else? If we had a chat going, I'd ask the chat. We don't have a chat going yet. So.
Yes, unfortunately. So, okay, I don't want to take mystical because that was just what you did for your first.
That's
So,
yeah, that's fair.
I could take one of the two I did for mine, cast split the middle,
We can split the middle.
or I could go for one of the other three.
We haven't done Street Smart. Either of us have never done Street Smart or Hot, so you could always do that too.
True. What do you think? Anything you're like, yeah, go with this one?
I kind of want to go Street Smart.
Street smart? Okay, if we're gonna talk to animals, street smart. So, we are the...
You're the rogue, who's also the
we are the platonic ideal of a raccoon.
little raccoon protagonist. That's so funny. It's adorable.
We cannot be held back by like, doors and locks, and we're a furry little guy.
You're a furry little guy.
I would like to say this is going to be very interesting, and I am now very nervous for when we get to the keen eye section. That won't be in this video.
Probably not. You jolt awake as the bus hits a particularly nasty jump. You feel like you'd only just managed to start drifting off, and now here you are, awake again and still exhausted.
I'm probably not going to read all of the dialogue out loud, because there's a lot of it. For a moment, you're hazy on the details on where exactly here is, confusing this bus with the many others that came before it. As your mind continues to reassert its existence in the waking world, the past few days come back into focus.
The long-lost cousin, the bad news, the 26 hours of bus rides with the countless late-night stops with seedy depots, that you have felt unsafe even in the middle of the day. You wouldn't normally find yourself traveling like this, but your cousin bought the tickets.
The funeral of Perlan Scarlet, your cousin's mother and your aunt, seemed like something you shouldn't ignore, even considering your own late mother's rocky relationship with this side of the family.
Fortunately, the end of your long journey is in sight. You're almost in Scarlet Hollow.
So anyway, as I was saying...
Hi, you!
Him.
Oh no, he's still here. He's been sitting next to you for the past 5 hours talking to you without pause. You're not even sure he even stopped when you started to doze off. At first you thought he was just being friendly, but that was several hours of one-sided conversation ago.
Something about the way that he just stares
The way he's
through
drawn.
your soul.
There is something about the way he's drawn, with the staring and the way his smile is upturned. You know? There's something very off-putting about him.
I was up in Maryland looking for work, but mostly messing around because I was a dumb teen. Me and my buddies were doing our usual prank stuff, pushing joggers into the harbor, that sort of thing. Pain and illness!
Pain and illness!
I mean, I'm gonna click pain and illness.
Do it. You begin to cough and your eyes start to water on command, pretending to be sick, as you've always been one of the better ways to get people to leave you alone in strange places.
Oh, are you sick? That's alright, I'm pretty sure I've already had wherever you've gone. I'm sick all the time. Gotta keep my immune system on its toes, So this girl I did not. I knew he was gonna do this, because that's just his personality.
He's never gonna stop.
I didn't expect him to say that, though. It's when your purse yelling about how she was gonna call the cops forever. It was hilarious. She actually hit my friend. He said it hurt a lot. So I guess she really was mad, not just play it. But she just kept swinging. Soon enough, she lost her balance, fell into the harbor all on her own. We didn't even have to push her. We had a good laugh, fished around, and her phone got soaked, so she couldn't call the cops on us. We wound up hanging out all day. She kind of became my girlfriend after that, and we've been on and off for about a year, so it's pretty serious. About 5 months ago, she tried to break up with me, like for real, and jeez, you ever get so mad you just want to, like, kill somebody?
Get me off this bus.
I feel like killing someone right now. All the time I ever followed through with it, of course. Why are you telling me this? You don't know me. Ever felt that way about another person? I find it alarming that you have. Smile and pretend he didn't just say that.
What do you want to say?
There's another street smart option.
There is another street smart option.
But I really just love the smile and pretend he didn't just say that.
Little raccoon smile. You smile and pretend he didn't just say that.
I knew you'd get me. We'd understand each other. Somebody trying to break your heart, that changes the person, makes them want to do things they never thought they'd want to do. I honestly could have killed that woman. Anyway, she's giving birth to our son right now, so I'm trying to get up to Virginia to be there for it. But I don't know if I'm, like, into that stuff, so I might just wind up on a bus to New York or something instead. I've always wanted to go there.
I think you should go with that one.
Yeah. Hey, driver, how much longer till the next stop?
10 minutes. Everything okay back there?
Get me off this bus. Everything's fine. You don't have to bring the driver into this. We're just trying. We're pals. Father is just scary. That's all. Plus her mom is there. It's not like she's alone. Her mom doesn't like me much, so I'll probably just be making things super stressful. She'll understand. She's chill. Anyways, where did you say you were headed? I didn't. You've just been talking to me the past 6 hours. I didn't.
No need to be nasty. I was just asking. Not like I'm gonna volley you off a bus or anything. So, if you aren't getting off at my stop, then you must be headed to Scarlet Hollow, right? Or the Holler, as they call it in these parts. That's the only other stop until the bus turns around. I ride it pretty often, so I know. Almost nobody ever goes up that way. Though, come to think of it, I've had a couple buddies who went up there for work in the mine. There's a coal mine up in the Holler, you see, and there's always a job listing or two from the boards around here. I've never wanted to do that kind of thing myself. I like my lungs the way they are, thanks. But my buddies got desperate enough to try it. Haven't heard from them for a while now that I think about it. I should see if they're on Facebook. See if what they're doing up there. Hope they didn't die! He looks back at his phone, for once focused on something other than you. Oh, this is me. It was lovely meeting you. Hope you don't get too bored without me around to talk to. Hey, I have something for you. The stranger rifled through his pack and before presenting you with the dripping bag of peanuts.
The best character in the entire game.
The peanuts. They're boiled peanuts. I got them at a gas station a few buses back. I noticed that you haven't eaten much, so I figured that you could use them more than me.
I want everyone to take a moment and appreciate the unsettling dripping.
There is an unsettling dripping sound coming from that bag of peanuts. Plus, they dripped all over my bag, so I don't want to carry them anymore. Here's a tip. Sometimes picking up a dialogue option establishes new facts about who you are.
Love boiled peanuts, take peanuts, no thanks. Screw you and screw your peanuts. I'm actually allergic to peanuts. Eat the peanuts. This is a fun thing. You had chosen allergic to peanuts.
Yes. And it's come up more than once.
Yeah. And it actually has popped up as the tip instructs.
Yes.
I will take your peanuts.
He silently takes the peanuts. Stares.
Thanks.
You're welcome. And with that, I leave you safe travels, friend.
And just like that, the stranger is gone. Maybe you can finally get some sleep.
Next stop, Scarlet Hollow, end of the line.
Almost there. No sleep for you.
The bus finally comes to a stop, its brakes squealing as it deposits you in front of the Scarlet Hollow bus station.
I'm really amused. Schedule arrives Monday, 11 a.m. Departs Monday, 11:01 a.m. The bus gets here and then peels out as quickly as possible.
Yes. Nobody wants to stay here.
A sign at least reads bus station, but calling it that feels disingenuous. At best, it's a kiosk. Though for a small town like this, you're amazed there's so much as a road, let alone a bus that drives to it every week. The driver quickly shuts the doors behind you and starts the engine, kicking up dust clouds as he pulls away, eager to leave you and this place behind.
Hey, Mantis. Everyone clap, I'm just kidding. You instantly recognize the worn young woman from the few public photos on her Facebook page. She's your cousin, Tabitha, and she looks annoyed to be here.
Hi, Tabby.
Love you.
Offer peanuts. Give her your condolences. Hey, Tabitha, looks like somebody needs a hug. So obviously we can,
Yeah, we want to. Good.
Choose different options as, to show our cat personality. The option to offer people the boiled peanuts is always a hilarious one, as I recall.
Yes, it's always good.
Want some peanuts? I got them from the bus.
You hold out the dripping bag, offering it to your cousin. What? Put those away. Why would I want your wet peanuts? Now, come on, let's go. I don't want to spend any more time down here than I have to.
Cousin turns and motions to an old BMW parked near the bus kiosk. You follow her, clambering into the dusty relic.
It doesn't take much driving before the only signs of civilization are the car you're in and the road you're on. Tabitha remains in icy silence as she focuses on the road.
Dialogue options labeled Explore can usually be taken without advancing the story. They can impact relationships and unlock additional story paths, so choose carefully. We're all members of the Dead Moms Club now. How ya holding up?
Fine.
Have to hide your feelings around me or family you've just met. Now you're feeling lost for all too. Okay, if that ever changes, I'm here. Feel good to hear. I'm gonna go with street smart.
Go for it.
I don't think
Her eyes squinted a bit, yeah. She sighs a particularly hard sigh. Look, I appreciate your concern, but I'm fine, really. Dead Moms Club or no Dead Moms
Club? So we're a member of the
Club?
Dead Moms Club, huh?
The squint is back. No! Your cousin turns to you with an icy glare. Maybe this would have worked to ease the tension if she were someone else, but she isn't. She turns back to the road, her expression cold and unforgiving.
So,
It's going really well. It's going really well, Mantis.
She is a tough nut to crack on the being friends with club.
Yes.
It can be done, though.
I love her.
The funeral's on Sunday, right?
Yep, like I told you.
So I hear you need any help planning? I know this stuff isn't easy.
It's actually been fine. I just need the coffin and somebody to dig a hole.
And then there's an awkward silence for like a minute. Can't believe we've never actually met before this. Actually, it's incredibly believable that we've never met before this, but...
You have your mom to thank for that, or had, I guess.
I know what my mom did to piss off the side of the family. I know you're going through a lot right now, but that comment wasn't necessary. That blood between us, you know me. I don't know what my mom's problem with this side of the family was. I don't know why my mom left or what kind of grudge she had against this side of the family, but I'm sorry. I wish I had known about you.
What you want to say?
I'm gonna say the last one.
Sounds good. Whatever. What's done is done.
Then we remain in silence for probably several minutes.
Tabitha is thankful for the blissful silence. You sit in silence with your cousins. The car eases up the steep mountain road. Look at that. Isn't that a fun place? Isn't that great?
It's so nice. I love the part where it's just looming ominously over a cliff.
Decaying ominously over a cliff, even.
Yes.
And there it is. The Scarlet Estate. Though it's seen better days, its crumbling elegance is not lost on you. Someone used to cramp to apartments. It's not lost on you, someone who's used to cramped apartments in great cities. Your mother told you about this place many times before she passed, always with anger burning beneath her words. The faded majesty you once imagined doesn't quite compare with what's in front of you, a jarring blend of opulence and ruin. You stare at it perched in the crumbling cliffside. You can't help but feel like something that should have been left to rot a long, long time ago. You okay?
Yeah.
She's still getting over flu.
Yeah.
You're feeling better, though, which is good.
Yes. Hit with a blast of dusty air as you step across the threshold.
By the way, these are all, like, hand-drawn.
Yes.
Like, every single, frame of this. It's done by the same people who did Slay the Princess, by the way. And it's really good.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's gorgeous.
Everything in this room has been here for much longer than you've been alive. Each object cemented in place with layers of dust and cobwebs. Your doors creak on their hinges and aches and moans of ancient floorboards hanging loosely over a cliffside. I mean, as the house itself sways in the wind.
Welcome to our family's humble estate. Unfortunately, due to the current state of the house, only a few rooms will be safely accessible during your stay. I wouldn't go wandering anywhere else. If you value your limbs, the floors have been known to give out. So it's a very safe place to be.
It's extremely safe.
Don't worry about it. If you know what's good for you, you'll stick to your room, your bathroom, and the kitchen. And the hallways, I guess.
What about the foyer? Don't stay in the foyer.
Stay in the foyer.
We should leave the foyer as quickly as possible.
Before the foyer grows hungry and eats us all. But only the hallways you need to use to get to those places. No other hallways. I'll show you around so you know where it's safe to walk. You can leave your bags here for the time being.
She really does need to show us where it's safe to walk. I'm pretty sure that step has a hole in it.
That does look like a hole in that step.
It's beautiful. I don't think I've been in a building that feels as powerful as this. I feel like she'll see through our lie.
She might just see through that.
Lace is falling apart.
What do you want to say?
So you live here?
Yeah, and I'm letting you stay here for free, so mind your manners. Or did your mother not teach you about those? Let's just get this tour over with. Follow me.
Put your bags down and follow Tabitha through the long, dusty hallway. Delicately steps over holes and tears in the floor, and you do your best to trace her steps.
Kitchen. On Wednesdays, a woman from town comes in and does the cleaning. Her name is Janny. Or Janie. I'm not really sure if it's Janny or Janie. I wouldn't recommend socializing with her. She'll talk your ear off. If you need any food, there's fixings for peanut butter and jelly. Don't touch my mac and cheese or my ice cream. Those are off limits.
Noted.
Oh, and you can access the garden through here. Though it's pretty wild, so I wouldn't if I were you.
Some explore options branch from taking others. Choose carefully. I've always dreamed of having a kitchen like this. No one actually cleans this place. Have you seen? Tap knows this person say they did and leave. So nice. It's my love, PB&J.
If you took that you're allergic to peanuts, you'll eat a jelly sandwich instead.
Yes. I kind of want to say I've dreamed of having a kitchen like this.
Go for it.
It's so much bigger than what I'm used to in the city. Is that a kitchen island? I'm pretty sure that's a table.
I think it's a table. It is, thank you.
Okay, she didn't immediately see through our lie.
No.
Unless they're referring to that as the kitchen island. Which
Oh,
that
yeah,
could
that might be.
What if I want ice cream? Oh, I love PB&J. How'd you know it's one of my favorites?
The expression.
That is a good contender for the expression.
I need Tabitha, Scarlet, and Harry Dubois to me. That smile can't be real.
I'm pretty sure the psychic damage they would cause the other would
Yes, they would cause the
possibly
other
kill
massive
each other.
psychic damage. I didn't, but good for you.
Well, if I want ice cream.
Then you buy it yourself at the general store. If you touch my stash, I will know, and there will be consequences.
A general store, how folksy. Sounds like a luxury I cannot afford. How very folksy.
How folksy. Is it? It's a store that fulfills your general shopping needs. General store just describes what it is.
Alright, what's next? We're
You
not
know-
going to address the cat?
The cat that shares your same expression. Bathroom, follow me. Don't
Okay.
touch the cat.
It's been hours since I've gone.
As the two of you leave the kitchen, you pass by a tuxedo cat sitting on the countertop.
Immediately reaches to pet the cat. Tabitha, don't touch the cat. The cat is one of the not safe parts of the house.
The cat will eat you, much like the floor.
Approach the cat.
Don't try to pet Frou Frou. If she wants to be pet, she'll let you know.
Do you wish to be pet, Frou Frou?
I'm so sorry, everyone. Ne me parlez pas?
Sorry, I don't speak French. Why do I ever bother talking to cats? Okay, but can I pet you? I don't speak French, Frou Frou. I'm sorry, though, je ne parle pas français.
Of course, how typically American. I shall debase you by speaking your tongue. I shall debase myself by speaking your tongue, but only so that I may insult you directly to your face, you uncultured swine.
I like to imagine we are, like, slightly hunched over talking to Frou Frou, and Frou's
Haha, very funny. Her name sounds French. Stop wasting my time and let's finish the tour.
Okay,
You don't
but
understand,
your cat is
Tabitha.
French.
Your cat is French.
Once again, follow Tabitha through a long, dusty hallway. After a few nights, it'll get easier to navigate these spaces, but for the time being, you feel lucky to have not fallen through the floors. Or maybe you fell through the floor immediately, and, all of this is a fever dream, as you, lay
You're
in a
dying in the
hospital.
hospital. Guest bathroom. Not much to show. It's a bathroom. I'll wait outside. Do what you must, if you must.
This is horrible.
Oh, the light's flickering. I think that's new.
Yes, I think it is. It's a wretched bathroom. Really is.
That's awful. Oh god, look at the toothbrushes and the cup. Is that a wine glass?
As a wine glass. Why? Why all of this? Why this?
Many questions.
What a wonderful bathroom.
What do you want to say?
I absolutely love it. I've always wanted one of those bathtubs with a little feet on it.
Glad you like it. That bathtub is an extremely valuable antique.
Who uses this bathroom?
Who? Oh, that's you. Guests. Guests use this bathroom.
We have you get guests?
Did the guests all mess up your sink?
They did not make it back out of the building.
Did you eat the guests?
No, the building ate the guests. We got the toilet seat.
Scram, fellows, the jig is up. The bugs skitter from the bowl as you lift the seat.
You're good, actually.
A toilet's a toilet, sure, it could be cleaner. There were bugs all over this one. It's disgusting. Your business still needs doing, as good a place as any. You do what you must to rejoin your cousin out in the hall.
You don't want to, get, like, kidney failure from holding it in for the entire day.
You are a little raccoon person. Next up, guest bedroom. Last stop on the tour. Follow me. You and Tabitha briefly return to the foyer before climbing the stairs and reaching the guest room. This is where you'll be staying. The linens are fresh, and I had Janie wash them last week. I had to endure half an hour rant about her kid to go get her to do it, but so you better be grateful. Closet is full of old family stuff, so you can't hang your clothes in there, but you can use the dresser. It should be empty.
Oh, I'm sure it is empty. There's definitely nothing. I'm amused that she hasn't seemingly gone wise to the street smart lies. So I'm gonna click it again. See?
Okay, yeah.
Do you know how much I love cherubs? That chest is to die for.
I'm surprised you seem to have such discerning taste. Every last piece of furniture in this room is a genuine antique, handed down through the family for generations.
Like, all of these are lies.
Yes. You are lying to her.
Just trying to make pleasant conversation. Who used to sleep here?
When this house is almost 150 years old, many people have slept here. And now you'll sleep here, carrying on the fine tradition of bedrooms that are being slept in.
Guess I'll get settled.
Follow me. I'll take you back to the foyer so you can collect your belongings. She is ready to just bolt. This concludes our tour. I'm afraid I must return to my duties, so you'll have to entertain yourself for the rest of the day. Don't expect much of me.
Don't expect to see much of me.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
To work. Somebody has to pay the bills around here.
What kind of work do you do?
I run the coal mine. Same as every Scarlet who's come before me. Except for you and your mom. It requires a lot of time and concentration, so I'd appreciate it if you didn't keep me for long.
Can I come
watch?
That's kind of sad.
Hashtag girl boss.
Well, that's one of the most ethically and physically vile jobs on the planet. Oh, Can I come watch?
What? No. Mine is dangerous. I can't babysit you and do my job. Didn't we know we owned a coal mine?
Yeah, I can say that.
We don't own a coal mine. I own a coal mine. Your side of the family forfeited any claim to it years ago.
Okay, well, we're still back to the how do we want to react to
Yes.
the coal mine and her job that she's,
Foreman of the coal mine.
yeah, and definitely so happy to be
She's
foreman.
so... What are you talking about?
Look how
That is-
ecstatic
that is-
she is
You
to get
see
back to work.
that winning smile. Beautiful winning smile.
It's impressive and exciting. Good for you. I'm sure she's so happy.
So happy. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I don't think of it as exciting the same way I don't think of cleaning a toilet or painting a wall as exciting. It's a task.
Those tasks confuse more doing. That's a healthy mindset. It's a good way to look at a job instead of convincing yourself you have to be doing the same thing you love the most. It's okay to just have a job.
Yeah, exactly. Would I rather be doing something else with my life? Maybe. But I know I had to take over for the company. So why think about other stuff I could be doing?
Did I do something wrong, Tabitha? You asked me to come to this funeral, but since the moment I got here, you've been acting like I spat in your coffee. What's going on? Is it something I said? Was it the peanuts?
Is it the peanuts? I'm sorry about the peanuts, man. Okay, I'm sorry I've been testy since you've gotten here. You haven't done anything wrong. I'm just under a lot of pressure right now. Please just stay out of my hair until later, okay? I have work to do.
Okay, interesting. That progressed 3 of the explore options. What should I do while you're gone?
There is a very demanding job I should be getting back to right now. That doesn't include figuring out activities for you that occupy your time with. For you to occupy, you know what I mean. I'm not your babysitter. Why don't you, I don't know, go walk around town or something until you get tired? There are historical buildings to look at. I'm sure you'll have a great time.
Sorry, I didn't take Booksmart this time. Think you could take me to town before you leave? Do you think she'll agree to that?
Maybe. No, it's just down the hill. You can walk there yourself.
Well,
Nope, no.
okay. I won't keep you, but you know, we should hang out or something.
We'll see. There's a lot that needs getting done this week. Your cousin leaves through the front door briskly, by the sounds of it. It's just you and the sprawling, decrepit estate. What do you want to do?
Go straight to the Forbidden Wine. Maybe get some food.
Get some food? Get some
Yeah.
peanut butter and jelly? You haven't eaten all day. The only thing flatter than your stomach right now are the creaks and moans of this ancient place. A PB&J sounds exactly what you need to take on the rest of the day, so you go to the kitchen. Hi, Frou-Frou.
F off.
You're ready to craft a beautiful peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It's a daunting task, given the state of this place, but the aggressive growls of your stomach outweigh your fear of food poisoning.
I have to ask. Like we've got peanut butter and jelly, ice cream, mac and cheese. Like, obviously, like, Janie has left this entire basket of other food. You know, and presumably this little like Tupperware here.
Maybe.
I presume that she's the one that left this. Why has Tabitha not unwrapped it?
Well, you know Tabitha.
I know. I know Tabitha.
To get started, you'll probably need some peanut butter, some jelly, a bread, a plate, a knife.
Approach Frou-Frou.
Hello, Frou-Frou. Frou-Frou hisses as you draw near and remains firmly in place. You might want to talk to me, but I don't want to talk to you. Go away.
Offer your royal peanuts.
You extend your arm to offer Frou-Frou your bag of boiled peanuts as a token of peace.
I feel like we got off on the wrong foot. Want some boiled peanuts?
Monde. Non. Again, I apologize for any butchered French.
Can you tell me about Tabitha? Can you tell me about my cousin?
Spare me your life story. Tabitha at least knows not to bother me. If you won't take a hint, I suppose I will take things into my own hands. Frou-Frou lunges at your hand and bites you hard. You back away.
I wish there was an approach Frou-Frou again, but...
Yes! Every time you walk near Frou-Frou, she just tries to swat at you.
Yeah. You know, I don't think there's going to be any peanut butter, jelly, plate, bread, or knife in the garden. But we're here.
You tried the swing set? The swing set might have peanut butter or jelly on it. It's a very
quiet.
pretty garden.
It is very pretty. But there is sadly no peanut butter and jelly
Not
in this
even
garden.
in the greenhouse.
If there is any peanut butter and jelly in the greenhouse, I'm pretty sure it is the wrong type of green.
Oh no. Sorry.
Approach the fridge. See a note taped to Janie. Stay out in all caps. Okie dokie.
Look at all that. You open the fridge, you already feel a deep urge to wash your hands, even though you haven't yet to touch anything other than the handle.
Oh dear. Examine the old takeout. Oh no. Why did you do that?
Why were you expecting? This takeout container is disgusting beyond words. Liquefied mess of wholly congealed styrofoam in a styrofoam shell. You can't even tell what it used to be. The substance doesn't just smell bad, it smells ancient.
For God's sake, put it back.
Your body reacts before you can even register what you're doing, compelled by a deep primal disgust. You shove the container back into the fridge, pushing it into the depths of the shelves and out of your mind. Hopefully you can forget it exists and move on with your life.
Check the mayonnaise.
You know, probably you shouldn't. Well, part of you just has to know how old that mayonnaise is. You just have to know. This is the male with the cool guy glasses on. You just gotta know. The label is flaking in your hand. It expired 10 years ago. This jar of mayonnaise is old enough to graduate the 5th grade.
Back you go.
Best to put it back and forget you ever saw it.
Take the jelly.
You reach for one of the unopened jars of grape jelly, carefully checking its expiration date. You breathe a sigh of relief and realize it's recent.
Either purchased specifically for you, or jelly is one of the few things in this kitchen Tabitha actually uses. All you need now is a plate, a knife, bread, and some peanut butter. Better close the fridge and keep looking. Don't touch the ice cream.
You don't want Tabby to be mad at you.
No. I'd like to live to see the end of the week.
You take the ice cream, she just smashes right through the window and kills you instantly.
This is unsettling.
Tabitha sure loves her mac and cheese.
Is that a dead mouse?
That is a dead mouse, I think. You pick up one of the non-moldy loaves of bread. Great. One step closer to a satisfying snack.
That's ominous.
All you need-
Non-moldy.
Non-moldy, yes. Now you need a plate and a knife and some peanut butter.
It says examine mac and cheese.
You can examine it.
But I'm gonna put down a save. Just in case, the character's just like
Nine.
walks away with mac and cheese.
You pick up a box of Tabitha's mac and cheese. You can't say you've ever heard of the brand before. And I've never heard of Kraft macaroni and cheese. Who would name something
Why
that?
would you do that?
Oh my god. Empty a box and stuff. Oh, that's. Oh my gosh. Staying away from the mac and cheese was one of your cousin's hard rules. She already seems to not like you. Maybe don't eat her mac and cheese. You put the box back where you found it, reluctant to make things worse than they already are.
You moved my mac and cheese, I just know it.
How did she know?
The king of nut butters. And only 3% of each jar is mashed up cockroaches.
The only things you need now are a plate and knife. You okay? Do you need like some tea or some water or anything?
Got some water, but
You want me to make you some tea or something?
maybe.
Okay. I'll be right back. You just keep going. You don't have to say everything if
Yeah. Where Tabitha keeps the dishware and oddly enough the utensils. Your spoon.
Oh, fuck. Forgot about the spoon. Be right back.
There's a shot glass in here. Blown away at the Blowing Rock, North Carolina. Aunt and cousin actually traveled sometimes, even if it's only for a few hours from the estate. You can route your return trip through Blowing Rock. Be nice to see some local sights. Survived Deb's 50th. Your aunt's name is Pearl Ann, this wasn't from her 50th. Last few stories you heard from your mom, Pearl Ann wasn't the type to have kitschy friends who gave out themed shot glasses for their birthday parties. I have a plate and a butter knife. Despite the state of the horrendous kitchen, you successfully craft a PB&J. Job well done. That hassle took you less than a minute to eat. Investigate the forbidden wings of the estate. Now with the gun, there's no one stopping you from going to the forbidden wings. Except for the blocks and chains sealing them shut. It's a surmountable obstacle for most, but a mild inconvenience for you. Oh. So I've managed to break into the forbidden wings of the estate. Because you're street smart. Incredibly lavish ballroom. Hear the quiet notes of an old piano. That's ominous. I feel as though I should wait for Mott's. Gonna wait a minute for Mott's to return. And I don't think either of us have actually seen the other side of the Forbidden Wing door, so I at the very least definitely haven't. So, and if Mott's hasn't, I think they'd probably like to see it too, so hopefully they'll be back soon. Hope we don't fall through the floor. That'd be a embarrassing way to end the game. Falling through the door to our death. Falling through the floor to our death. How far back does the dialogue thing go? I think it goes all the way back. It does go all the way back. That's fun. I'm not sure. I'm not sure to what extent I'll be able to continue not sure to what extent I'll be able to continue talking while waiting for months. As still recovering from the flu, so my throat is still congested. That's unfortunate. And they're very, very concerned about the notes of a old piano playing. That would imply there is something playing a piano, or that there is an automatic piano back there somewhere. I think there's like a button. Lets you, Where's the H hides the user interface. Get to admire some of the pretty art here. This shadow kind of looks like a cat. I'm kind of curious if they're going to, at any point, sneak little stuff into the backgrounds. I know I've seen some stuff get snuck in previous playthroughs. You know, I'm really curious, because, like, Roads Untraveled adds in, like, choices that you arguably should have been able to make, but, like, obviously for the purpose of a narrative, you don't. So I'm really curious as to how those, like, what is the consequence for not choosing some of those? Like, one of them I know is like, you can, instead of going into like the woods with one of like your new friend group, you can now choose to not do that. Is that going to, like, how does that impact the rest of Chapter 1? Do you spend that time with someone else? Or, like, is there a consequence for not spending that time with them? Mott, hi, you're back.
Hello, I'm sorry, I'm here. Oh wait, don't drink that.
Hi, so I opened the door.
How did... I assume because you have street smarts, right?
Yep.
Oh, cool. No door can hold you, after all.
Quite literally.
Sorry about that, guys. I'm back.
It's okay. Yeah, no, it's an insurmountable obstacle for most, but a mild inconvenience for you. Locks hallway door moans open, revealing the entrance to what was a lavish ballroom with old piano music playing.
Oh, that's interesting. The forbidden wing is yours.
Lock the doors and forget you ever opened them. Oh. Huh.
Oh, this is interesting.
You can see why your cousin warned you against coming here.
It's clear the chaos of nature is doing its best to reclaim this place. Years of, what's that, detritus?
Yeah, detritus.
Piled up here like gathering leaves, and the tiled floor has been torn apart, destroying the order that once made this place beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, look at that giant fissure. There's not a piano here, though, so this must be a family tree.
Looks like it. Probably starting with the ye old first Scarlet at the bottom.
You know, you heard from outside, it's growing louder wherever it is nearby. This is a self-playing model. Maybe you aren't as alone here as you thought. I mean, check out.
You make your way over to the painting covering the far wall. It's a family tree. Angry scratches cover the place where your mother should be.
Yeah, it's right there. And up there's Tabby.
Yeah.
So we have, pop that down. There's Tabitha, Perlan, Marybelle. Oh. Now see our moms scratched out.
Mm-hmm.
Up to Edwardina.
Edwardine.
Edwardine.
I think so. Is it Edwardine? I'm pretty sure.
Enoch. Also, this obviously hasn't been interesting. Oh, Marybelle probably died. Like did she die giving birth?
I want to say that, but I don't remember. It's later in the story that we talk about that.
Doesn't have angel wings.
Oh yeah, I see.
Oh, and she's the only one in the line that, has them.
Yeah.
There's like a little side branch over here. What's going on over here?
Not sure.
Family tree, scratches, yeah. 3 exits to the ballroom.
Dory came through one on the far right, and which is a broken floor. Yeah, dead end. The third and final exit is a glass doorway you just barely make out behind a pile of broken furniture. You move to investigate it more closely. As you approach, the playing grows clearer. Without a doubt, the piano is behind this door.
Try to clear the furniture. This seems like a bad idea.
Though you try with all your might, it's just too heavy for you to do anything more than budget.
Oh, I wonder if that means that Street Smart Powerful would let you clear this.
That would make sense. It's so cool when because the traits can cross over. It's so cool when that happens.
Yes. Reseal the door. You see and heard in the ballroom, you wait. How much longer you should even stay in the estate on your own? So, go put our stuff away. Take a nap. Let's open the closet. There's, yep, the creepy doll's still there. Why, your cousin said you should put your clothes in the dresser.
I hate this thing.
Yeah.
Is that new? What's on the foot, or has that always been there?
There is new. Property of Alexandra.
Of course, you'd be sharing a room with a creepy doll. Everything about this place is creepy.
We got a nice look at the garden.
Mm-hmm. Can only imagine what it'd be like in its heyday. You'd go out and pull leaves and chop trees and carve topiaries or whatever you needed to do to return it to its former glory. And once it was all done, you'd sit by the fountain, which of course would have little goldfish in it, and drink floral tea while enjoying a bird song. Yeah, you definitely do that. Just not right now.
Totally.
Just not right now.
I see the scowl is a family staple.
The scowl is a hereditary trait. You see, it's the Scarlet Scowl. It's alliteration, Scarlet Scowl.
Yeah. Older relative. Never heard of her. Barely heard of anything about your aunt and cousin until a week ago. That's not really a surprise. Mary Bell Scarlet.
Mm-mm.
And we had just seen about Mary Bell Scarlet.
Hey Mantis, I am being pinged. I'll be right back. Okay.
Okay.
Continue, please. Don't leave anyone waiting.
Well, I'm not entering a new, room that you've never seen before. So.
This is true.
Let's put our spare clothes in the dresser, and yep, there's a possum. Afraid. A friend I know hurt. What's your name? What are you doing in my drawer? Can you move, please? It's a piano playing the sealed off part of the estate. Do you know who or what was playing it? Tell me about the human. Offer him your boiled peanuts. Afraid. What's your name? I'm Mantis. Destin. There's a piano playing. Do you know who or what was playing it? By chance, Dustin? Dustin doesn't like it. Bad place, not safe, Dustin, no visit. Interesting. What can you tell me about Tabitha? Tell you about Tabitha. That's not good with names. Two human live here. One human sad, one human scary. Can you tell me about the sad human? Cries, gives Dustin bad sleeps. Always watches, eyes hateful. I mean, almost certainly the sad one would be Tabitha. Is the scary one Perlan or whoever's playing the piano? Okay. You want some boiled peanuts? Afraid death comes for Dustin. Oh. Could you move? I'd like to put my clothes in there. That's Dustin's house. Hi, Cricket. Welcome to the live stream, Cricket. You gonna be a good girl? Could fashion my clothes into a nest before I murder him with boiled peanuts. You're cold. You get a little nest. Human is kind to Dustin. Dustin will remember this. I'm not going to bed. I've got stuff to do. Stuff to explore. I got whole woods to get lost in and probably die because Tabitha left me unattended. If you'd known you'd wind up having to walk all the way back to town, you probably would have just asked Tabitha to leave you at the bus stop. Especially with how unhappy she seemed to see you. Maybe her mother's funeral isn't the best time for something like that. Maybe it's the perfect time. I think it's the perfect time. Very pretty. Holler, as the guy in the bus called it. Probably seen better days. Feeling of an idyllic country town, but sidewalks are cracked. Many of the storefronts are boarded up, windows dusty. Dog. Why, I do declare, who is this stranger? Why? And why does she smell of peanut butter? Gretchen, you like peanut butter? Not that Gretchen. Very slippery when she wants to be. She loves to get loose and cause havoc. Offer Gretchen your boiled peanuts. Cricket. Cricket. Cricket, please do not unplug the microphone. Okay, I'm gonna save to see what that is, and I'm gonna reload. I don't think she's appreciative of me offering her dog some boiled peanuts. Yes, of course, I most certainly do. 3 of you is probably way too salty for my little Gretchen. Okay. It's nice to meet you, Gretchen. I'm Mantis. I can't remember the last time a newcomer was so wonderfully polite. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Wait to introduce yourself, I'm Stella. Often I see a strange face up in the holler. And then there's a new crop of cold folk, but you don't look dusty enough for that. You're in town for the funeral, are you? The Scarlet funeral? I wouldn't be caught dead at a funeral. No, I'm here for the funeral, yeah. I didn't think there'd be anyone else coming. Staying with Tabby? How's she's holding up? Tabby? She has a nickname? I know she has a nickname. Imagine if your cousin scratching bars under her breath. These days I'll get that Tabitha to pet me all. I've seen her since Berlin passed, or for a while before that, now that I think about it. Be lying if I say I wasn't worried about her. Sorry, did you say Tabby? I can't imagine Tabitha ever going by something so casual. Cute. She she did back when I knew her better. It's been a while. I hope she's okay. Worried about her too. It's a vibe. It's been a little rough around the edges. Figured she'd probably be having a rough go of things. She and your mom are really close. I think she's been up in that old mansion all by herself. Might be good for her now that you're staying there, even if she doesn't think so herself. How long have you known her? Town's really small, so everyone's known each other else. Far back as I can remember. Yeah, I got a little close when we were both in the school's production of A Midsummer Night's Dream. As Puck and she was a mustard seed. I'd expect she was more than a little prickly if I managed to soften her up a bit in the end. And she graduated, and that was that. Girl, her horrible little cat since I was middle-aged. What's my mind if you're staying in that spooky old mansion? You must have met the frou-frou. How does the monster fare? She might think she's so much better than me if I will let me pet her. It's the last thing I do. Sounds like you and Frou-Frou have a history. Ignore Gretchen, thus still discover your quirk. Yeah, I've met Frou-Frou. I will pet Frou-Frou, though. You messing with me? You can't actually talk to my dog, right? Joking, if I could actually talk to animals, do you think I'd just do that in front of people? Alas, you've discovered my dark and terrible secret. Your dog's it's like a southern belle when she talks. Of course you're joking. Next time you see the devil, please send my regards and do let her know that not only do I still draw breath, but very much still plan to outlive her. You just got to tell you must be starving. I actually just made a peanut butter and jelly, so... Way to a diner for coffee? It's amazing biscuits. So we obviously have an option to head off, but yeah, it's why not though? It's very fun on obviously a second, play to be like, oh yeah, I recognize most of these people. The aroma of greasy breakfast food hangs heavy in the air. All of which grinds to a sudden halt as the patrons realize a stranger has entered the establishment. Quietly slide into the nearest booth. To be shy, they don't meet many strangers. It's kind of a big deal when someone new wanders into town. They probably all know that you're here for, and by extension, who you're related to. Holler Picayune. If you don't know anybody, it's not easy keeping secrets in a town this size. So I went ahead and fixed you up a coffee. Quietly place a cup of coffee in front of Steppa. Here's some bacon for the little lady. For me. I do appreciate that this is the time that they inform you how to turn off the text so you can admire Gretchen. For your name's Avery, I'll be taking care of you today. Offer them your boiled peanuts. What are your thoughts on boiled peanuts, Avery? Brian on the table licks her lips expectantly. No, that shouldn't take gigs while I'm on my shift. I'll just get a biscuit. They're very good. Sorry for your loss. While you're with those peanuts, there's a trash can right by the door. There's also my mouth. Do you ever find yourself for an alternative receptacle? You can give the peanuts to Gretchen.
I'm back. How's it going? Have you died yet? Hi, Cricket.
I have not died yet. Cricket is on the microphone wires. That's a bit ominous. Here with Stella and Gretchen.
Hi, Stella. Hi, Gretchen. I love these two characters.
Okay, so recap stuff you've missed.
You don't have to if you don't want to. You don't have to.
That's cool. So obviously greeted.
You said hi to Stella, obviously. And Gretchen and her Southern Belle.
Gretchen came sprinting over, smelling peanut butter. I'm not sure if it was the boiled peanuts or if the fact that I, eaten a PB&J.
Did you offer the peanuts to Gretchen?
I did.
That's great.
Gretchen wants the peanuts, but Stella's sitting out. Let's see. I informed Stella of my terrible secret. She did not believe it. Let's see. Talked about frou-frou. Came here. It's very awkward. I sat down. Avery popped by.
I love them. Avery's great.
Yes. I offered Avery peanuts. They politely declined. Stella told me that if I want to get rid of the peanuts, there's a trash can. And Gretchen's like, I can eat the peanuts.
If you want to get rid of the peanuts, deposit them into my jaws.
Do it every month anyway. Avery's throwing a party Saturday night. Oh, lovely. Weekly Sunday potluck.
Look, so many things to look forward to this weekend.
If we live that long. I'll check some of those things out. Those are all the big events. It's a small town, so
Yes.
not exactly like there's loads to do. What's your ankle here? Is it you? We just met. Do I and support Tabitha through this? Anytime try to help Tabitha, but how quickly try out that's not for a full schedule. I kind of want to say that one.
You should say that one.
There's three of you, but you're right, definitely will leave you with plenty of time to kill. Off exploring the local trails. Usually out there a couple nights a week for my job. I'll show you around.
Hey, Avery. Avery's got biscuits.
Is there nothing else coming from me? The bacon would be my main and only course to avoid before digging in.
No, you wouldn't, Gretchen. I don't believe that for a second.
Yeah. When he says it's on the house, she sends her condolences. They didn't have to do that.
No worries. Hope you enjoy it.
It nearly crumbles at your touch. Oh, by the way, talk to Dustin. Vital.
Oh yes, how did
information.
That's the most important character in the entire game. What are you talking about?
So, Dustin is aware of the Forbidden Way and the piano. It's dangerous. Dustin doesn't like going over there.
That's interesting.
Dustin, of course, says there are two humans that live in the manor.
Right, yes.
One who cries at night, and one who is scary and always watches with like a hateful gaze. And combined with the fact that I have been to the Forbidden Wing, and Dustin does not like the Forbidden Wing, that definitely leads me to believe that, yeah, no, there definitely is someone or something back there. And it's not just, Dustin referring to, the late Perlan. I really like that, you'd only get this information by having, street smart and, talk to animals.
Something I fucking love about this game.
But of course, if you wanted to get past that furniture, I assume you need a powerful build.
Probably.
Which means you wouldn't get to talk to Dustin. Take a bite, melts in your mouth. If it was nothing but butter suspended in the matrix dough. It's all butter.
Butter all the way down.
Truly, this is a perfect biscuit.
Damn, now I really want biscuits.
The best biscuit I've had, but that's not saying much. But have a transcendental biscuit moment. Stella mentioned she's famous. You're famous, Stella?
Stella, why didn't you tell us? Oh, Avery, I'm not famous.
Finding out so many things. Like, Tabby owns a coal mine. Stella's famous. Gretchen, Gretchen yet draws breath. It's raining outside. Not in game, but, for us.
It's raining IRL. At least you're feeling better.
Yes, the rain is not helping, but...
No. No, it's certainly making you feel worse, but still.
Only person who's been on the news. You've been on the news, Stella?
You were on the news?
YouTuber.
Wait, what? She's just like you.
I'm between wait what and wow, that's rad. That's rad. I've never met a YouTuber before. Love to check out your channel at some point. It's nothing much, pays the bills, it's mostly a passion project, Selling herself short, stuff is amazing. She hunts cryptids. They called you by your name, didn't they? They should know your name. Wait, how'd you know my name? Oh, sorry, it's just most people in town know about you. It wasn't hard to figure out. You're the
Other Scarlet.
You're the one, that sort of showed up out of nowhere in town a week before the funeral. It's not hard to figure out. Well, a small place, everyone knows everybody, and that includes extended family. Who's been talking about me?
Who's been talking about me? I will fight them. Tiny raccoon. I will fight them. Hi, Cricket.
Just a little caught off guard. Didn't freak out too much. Oh no, I'm, having an absolute panic attack. But, the biscuit is holding,
The biscuit is holding you steady.
holding me together.
This transcendental biscuit is delicious.
Nothing Pearland said about you will stick, that's for sure. Just make good first impression, went sweet, clean the whole town. Totally succeeded that by everyone staring at me and then me slinking to the booth.
Slink.
Oh god.
Oh god, I was literally a baby. What could you possibly have said?
What were you gonna say?
I don't know. Whatever I might have been about to say, I don't remember.
That's okay.
I have ADHD and no capacity to keep thoughts in my head.
Pearland was a gossip. Sort of thing with everyone. Little rumors about folks was kind of her trademark.
Wow. What is wrong with her?
Yeah, let's talk about Stella's illustrious YouTube career, not about, what sort of horrible rumors I might have to deal with later.
Yes. Stella, do you have to do ad reads?
Yeah, Stella. The controversial one.
The Catawba River Runner. I didn't expect to get much footage out of.
Out of the footage at the time.
Yeah, really wound up doing numbers. So the River Runner is a cryptid that's only known from a single sighting. 2 Boy Scouts thought they saw something big and weird in the Catawba River, and that's all I had to go on. But then I wound up catching this on camera. She pulls out her phone and she shows you a clip of something in the water. Some folks said it was a beaver, but if that was the case, it'd be at least twice the size of any beaver I'd seen.
If I recall, having keen eye and book smart, you can actually identify what the cryptid is.
Yeah, I believe so. Or one or both of those.
Yeah. Say it was a dog, or even a capybara.
I don't know what state you're in, but it'd be really funny to fucking say that it's a capybara.
We're in North Carolina.
A capybara in North Carolina, everyone.
Yeah.
It was a mountain lion. I could smell it stink from miles away.
I think that was what it was, too.
I believe that's what the check told you, yeah.
It's funny to have, Gretchen will confirming it there.
One of the cool things about the multiple traits, is some of them will give you similar or the same answer, but in completely unique ways. But not all the time. Many times it's very much just a completely unique slice.
Yeah.
But if they overlap, they will let them overlap.
Not sure what it was when I saw it with my own 2 eyes. Gretchen thinks it's a mountain lion. It's an honest-to-God cryptid there. On the one hand,
Yes.
Gretchen thinks it's a mountain lion. On the
Yeah.
other hand, that's a cryptid.
That's a cryptid.
A maniac cryptid.
Go for it.
No way it's a beaver or a dog. There's no way a capybara would be swimming in a river in the mountains of North Carolina. Some North American colony of capybaras in Appalachia. That'd still count as cryptid, wouldn't it?
Could you imagine there being a colony of capybaras in the Appalachia?
Yeah.
That would be very funny.
Still count as a cryptid by most standards.
My comment section went nuts for this footage, and from there it spread to Twitter pretty fast.
Polls for days. Even had actual experts weighing in. Really cool experience. And the video did some pretty great numbers. Avery's a fan of capybara theory.
There's always people keeping those things as exotic pets. Kind of a sewer gator.
Forever roam the Catawba, using Boy Scouts and YouTube commenters for years to come.
So speaking of doing things around town, I was actually planning on filming this week's video tonight. I was wondering if maybe you'd like to come along? It's a pretty easy one this week. Wouldn't even have to camp anywhere. I'm gonna go after the... Wait, no spoilers. I should probably get back to it instead of standing around chatting with friends. Anyway, I'll see you around.
Bye, Avery.
Now that the coast is clear, I'm going after the skunk ape.
Ew, stinky.
Ew! Ew, stinky.
Isn't that just worse, Bigfoot?
It's worse Bigfoot. It's gross Bigfoot. Well, it's kind of like Bigfoot, only smellier. Most skunk apes. Oh, okay. I heard a sound. Most skunk ape sightings are from Florida, but while I was doing research for last week's video, I came across a report where a lady from a town over claimed to have seen it on her deck, playing tug-of-war with her dog. And I leave no stone unturned. I decided it's worth investigating. So what do you say? You want to tag along? Hold the camera for me while I narrate against a darkening sky, that sort of thing.
Depends, are you gonna be there, Gretchen? Against my better judgment, yes. So obviously we have options to say yes and no now.
Yes.
Are you going, Gretchen?
Are you going the best girl? Oh, naturally. I wouldn't want any misfortune to befall my beloved Stella. I must stay by her side, through thick and thin, however odd her passions may be.
Gretchen does not believe in any of this scripted nonsense.
Not at all. Not in the slightest. Of course, it's actually been a while since I've had anyone but Gretchen out there with me. Oh wait, that's you.
Say no more, I'm in. I've been roped.
You've been roped. You've been lassoed. She did the whole little lasso thing, and she's pulling you over with a little dance.
The existence of Gretchen's big eyes has forced a
Look at
hand.
those big, soulful eyes. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I actually started the channel with a couple buddies of mine back in middle school, so it'll be kind of like a blast from the past.
I just hope that, like, I don't know if this is going to be something for a future chapter or not.
Yeah.
If we can drag Tabitha along
That'd be so great.
with Stella on, like, a cryptid hunt in the woods, I think that would be hilarious.
Stabby date night, cryptid hunt in the woods. Tabby's not having a great time, but Stella is.
Yeah.
I miss those two. Our videos were terrible. You know, that gets me thinking. I wonder if they'd be down to come along with us. Get the old gang back together. Though I guess Kanika has to close out the general store tonight, so pretty sure she's a no-go. Reese! I think there's a decent chance we could get him to come out of his cave, if he's up for it. Do you mind if I make a quick call? Reese, dude, what's up? I feel like it's been forever. Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that. Do you want me to come by, or...? Okay, if you're really sure. But if you change your mind... Oh, I was just calling to ask if you'd want to come out to the woods tonight. I met somebody cool in town today.
I'm cool? Oh no.
Oh no, you're cool. She's Tabitha's cousin. I know! Yeah, just here for the week. Anyway, we're gonna go out look for skunk ape. We could take the easier trails if it would help. Dang, man. It sounds awful. I hope you take it easy tonight. I'll swing by sometime this week and we can have more of a low-key hang. How's that? Yeah, I'll bring her. Talk to you soon. Bye, bud. Reese, there's always been something off about that boy. I never did like the smell of him. I think I'm throwing some British in there. I don't know why.
You're definitely,
she's a Southern belle.
You've
what am I doing?
definitely gone far too north.
I've gone too north. I'm across the pond. Oh no. Looks like it's just you and me, pal.
Did he ask you to bring me to his house? Okay, you okay? What's his deal? Good. Being silent. You okay?
He's not feeling well, that's all. He's had a lot going on in the past, gosh, 10 years or so? But I feel like it's gotten a lot worse recently. I can't remember the last time I saw him leave his house. Oh well, it's not my place to talk about, really. I just got excited thinking about having him along again. He's hilarious. He's hilarious. He's hilarious, you'd love him. We should swing by his place sometime this week.
That'll be a fun chapter.
You laugh in foreshadowing.
Haven't I met enough people?
You could play such an introvert. No. Ew. Ew. Social interaction. Don't drag me there now.
Love to meet your friends.
Awesome. I'll make it happen. He's definitely the trickier one to meet. Kanika's much easier to track down since she's at the general store basically every day. But friendship can wait. We've got skunk ape to hunt. So, we should probably head out if we want to make it up the mountain before it gets too dark. Come on, let's blow this popsicle stand. You pause before getting up. Maybe it's time to make a good first impression. After all, everyone in town seems to have heard awful things about you from your now deceased aunt.
Leave a tip, leave a generous tip. Can't afford to leave a tip. Don't leave a tip. You didn't even spend any money.
What do you want to do?
Leave a generous tip.
Reach into your pocket and pull up a crinkled $5 bill. You know it's a bit more than one would expect to get from such a short dining experience, but you might as well share the wealth while you got it. You smooth out the bill before placing it on the table inconspicuously. Oh, that's awesome of you. Avery will appreciate that, I'm sure. Stella's leaving, you're leaving, we're leaving. Here we go.
We proceed to walk into the woods with the person that we just met and come to the realization that, oh, I don't think I actually have Tabitha's phone number.
Well, shit, that could be a problem. Do you think you could send smoke signals to the Scarlet Estate up there on that very intimidating-looking mountain?
Do you think that she would notice? Do you think Tabitha's the kind of person to look out windows?
No, I don't think Tabitha's the kind of person to look out windows, I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you.
I'm positive that Frou-Frou would see our smoke signal and then choose to ignore it.
Now, die. It hasn't been very cold since you arrived in town, but as the sun dips closer to the horizon, chill descends on the hollow. You're in a new place, far from civilization and the people you know, following someone you just met into a dark forest in search of monsters. But look, she has a cute dog. I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah. It's also kind of neat to, have like this shot here.
Yes. I'm so glad you can tuck the thing away,
Yes.
just because, like, the art in this game is gorgeous, and there's so much of it. Like, there's so many expressions, and they're completely unique.
Yeah.
Like, also, obviously some of it is the standard visual novel stuff, but, like, there's so many very unique portraits.
Yeah. Okay, but, like, also, like, a neat thing is that, like, because obviously we played through, like, chapter 4. Like, you can actually identify, like, locations.
Yeah. You can see the church back there,
Yes,
can't you?
there's the church.
Mm-hmm.
That over there should be around where, like, Janie actually lives.
Yeah,
around
no, Janie
there.
lives near that area, I think.
There's the city, like, little town hall.
Mm-hmm.
The gas station,
yeah.
so I think this is the general store.
Possibly.
I think.
Maybe.
This is the general. One of these buildings, the general store.
Mm-mm.
You can see it from, like, the road that we met Stella on.
Yeah.
Um,
Is that building on the hill, is that the doctor's?
yeah, I believe that's the doctor's.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Fantastic.
it's really nice to be able to see these things.
Yeah. You feel... How do you feel? What do you feel?
More alive, calm, tense, settled, nothing.
You feel nothing. As Gretchen looks into your soul.
I think with unsettled.
Unsettled. Your guts tangle into knots with each step you ascend to the unknowable hills. Every snapping twig and rustling leaf makes your heart beat faster and your eyes go wider. Stella!
By comparison, is jaunty. You wish you had her confidence, but you can't shake the feeling something bad awaits you in the woods.
You're an anxious little raccoon person. Gotta love this brisk fall weather. This past summer was the hottest on record. Since last year, at least. You know how it is these days. Each summer is hottest yet until the next summer, which always finds a way to be so much worse. Ah, global warming. It's just nice to feel a chill in the air and see the leaves change, like normalcy is restored. Only for a moment. Sorry if that was a bit of a bummer. We should talk about something more fun, like skunk apes.
Like ghosts, demons, werewolves, that sort of thing. Think bad ever happened on these hikes? Weirdest thing you've seen out here are the cryptids. Expect to find skunk ape. Hunting a creature that's stayed hidden from humans long enough to gain a mythic reputation. The chances are never zero. So, what are your thoughts on ghosts, demons, and werewolves? Or is that a bit much?
Gretchen is moving around in the background.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. I used to go after all sorts of spooky stuff. Never had much luck though, especially when it came to ghosts. But when I first started doing solo videos, I'd go to all sorts of old, abandoned buildings, hoping to stumble across some sort of activity. Nothing ever happened. It was always just me and my camera in an old house getting worked up over a gust of wind or a creaky floorboard. When all's said and done, I've just been luckier with cryptids. I want to believe in ghosts so bad, but I can't rule out the possibility that there And I can't rule out the possibility that there really are true hauntings out there, but if there are, I sure as a heck haven't seen any myself.
I'd like to introduce you to the forbidden wing of the Scarlet Estate. It has a spooky piano.
It does have a spooky piano. Werewolves, I kind of lump that in with cryptids. I'd be shocked if there were actually people out there who turned into animals, but werewolf lore lines up pretty well with great beast genre of cryptid, you know. As for demons, I don't know. I honestly don't even want to consider the possibility that they exist. Maybe if they really are out there, a lot of folks are doomed to an eternity of flames. So let's all hope they're just bunk, am I right?
What about aliens?
Don't even get me started. Did you see those UFO videos the government declassified? Aliens are definitely real. And they absolutely visited Earth. Like, I believed in aliens way more than I believe in cryptids. And I hunt cryptids for a living. Southern Troll? No, that's not a Southern Troll. Why am I bad at them suddenly? I adore my darling Stella, but she gets the strangest ideas in her head these days. Ever since her parents went away, she's been more and more foolhardy with all this critter nonsense.
There you go.
I got it!
You don't see me hunting aliens because we know they're real.
I don't need to hunt aliens. One, it's pretty hard to wrangle them out if they're saucers. What about you? Do you believe in aliens?
Okay, so like we're a little raccoon that believes in cryptids. Do we believe in aliens? Excellent question.
I love that you can just be like, I have no opinion one way or the other.
Yeah, aliens are real.
Nice. I knew we had a connection. I know somebody who knows somebody who heard a story from this trucker in Fayetteville. His truck stopped in the middle of the road, just shut down completely, even though he had a full tank of gas. And suddenly, it looked like daylight out. He could see the cows in the fields and the birds in the skies, and this metallic egg thing appeared, floating in front of his truck. He passed out, and when he woke up, he was missing one of his pinkies. It was like it never had even been there. It's just smooth skin where a pinky should be. You'd feel like that'd make the news.
Yeah, you really think that would, but no.
I know it's a second-hand source. I think that might be a third-hand source.
It's like fifth hand.
But there's plenty more like that, and they definitely are true.
It's just sleep paralysis. Could have been the government.
Could have been the government. Have you considered it was the government?
Have you considered the Men in Black, Stella? Well, they don't have a history of conducting weird experiments on people.
They have a deep history of doing that shit. Sure, the government does messed up stuff on the daily, but the way I see it, I have just as much control over what they do as I would over extraterrestrial beings. They might as well be the same thing, am I right?
I'm kind of amused over the idea if you can just go full conspiracy theorist.
You can. You got your conspiracy board and everything. So if I have no control over these things, I might as well choose to think that it's been aliens this whole time and let a little joy into my heart, you know? Besides, it's not like it matters which one of us is right, or if either of us is right at all. I'll die one day, and so will you, and eventually there'll be no one left who remembers us or what we did in our lifetimes. Boy, that got
You
dark.
disarmed me with your nihilism.
You disarmed
Don't
me.
try and disarm me with your nihilism.
She wields the nihilism like...
Don't try and disarm me with your nihilism.
Looks like I already did.
So, anything bad happen on one of these hikes? You know, just curious, maybe a little paranoidly curious.
This game is a horror game.
Let me think. I think I once died on one of these hikes. What? I'm a ghost.
Ghost. Fades away. There was that one time in early high school where Reese fell down a cliff. But he was fine. We had some folks from the town rig up a pulley to get it out of the ravine. His leg only took a week or two to heal. All in all, not too bad. Though, I guess there was also that time I was out here alone and kinda got stuck in a cave. I was getting great footage of what I thought was a family of wampus cats, and I wasn't able to wiggle my way out. Turns out that the wampus cats, wampus? I'm not sure how you pronounce that, were actually skunks who very much did not appreciate me blocking the entrance of their hidey hole.
Oh.
And instead of running for help, Gretchen sat outside, bored to tears. Lassie she is not.
Gretchen.
I object to that accusation. I made sure to give those nasty little skunks a piece of my mind. And that's what I did. And I kept Stella company, just as she would for me if I decided to hide in a hole for hours.
Gretchen.
Took about an hour to get loose, which was pretty intense, but a few tomato juice baths later, and I was right as rain. So it could have been a lot worse. Oh, and there was a time I accidentally stumbled into old Duke's property and nearly got my head shot off. Fun stuff like that.
Foreshadowing is literary. Nice.
Don't tell them. But that happens to everyone sooner or later. I'd barely count it. So yeah, these hikes aren't all that dangerous, all things considered.
Sorry, did you say you almost got shot?
When you put it like that, I can see why you'd be a little concerned. I really wouldn't worry about Duke, though. He might be a little jumpy, but he means well. Duke is a sweetheart, Mantis. You don't need to concern yourself about him. And if it makes you feel any better, I've been out on these trails with him before. The man sounds like a truck crashing through the woods when he walks. We'd hear him coming long before he sees us. And the wildlife isn't anything to be afraid of either. The worst I've seen up there is the occasional black bear, and they scare easy. Sure, sometimes worrying can help you prepare for something, but we're as prepared as we can be. I even carry bear mace. And once you're as prepared as you can be, why give in to your anxiety when you can have fun instead? Anyway, this is all to say we're good, don't worry. Did you hear that? Oh, speaking of the devil.
Calm down, Gretchen, you old mutt.
Aw. Oh, fuck. Oh, Duke, you rascal.
You. That's Del talking then.
Sorry, getting spooked, Duke. I thought you were,
some creature of darkness? Nah, girl, just old Duke. What the hell are you looking for way out here?
Skunky.
Sorry, I asked. Who's this you suckered and coming with you? Wait a tick, you aren't. Is that?
Yep.
I see. Welcome to the holler. Try not to die. It's the first thing the game warns you about. My condolences. I'll keep you in my prayers. Another stranger, another opportunity for a salty introduction.
Peanuts? I love Stella rolling her eyes with a smile.
It's growing quite fragrant. I was not given the opportunity to throw it out, I would like to mention.
No, you keep those peanuts.
At your wrist, put in your little rucksack, scent of old beer, which I'm pretty sure that's what it's supposed to smell like.
Boiled peanuts? Your backpack? No, I'm all set, thank you. I am still more than happy to take those off your hands.
Both of y'all head back to town, you hear? It's best to steer well clear of this area tonight. I'm out dealing with my own critter. Won't be too appreciative. A couple of fools with cameras scare away the more sensitive wildlife.
What are you hunting tonight? Something tall and hairy?
Oh, something musky? You see anything like that recently?
Wouldn't you like to know? You can never say in your business. Stella Richmond, put that dang camera down.
Ah, come on, Duke. Maybe I could help out. I'm pretty good at tracking. You know, I learned from the best.
That you did, but I have yet to see a shred of proof that you listened to any of it. Where you tromp around the woods at night yelling about chunkabungas or what have you. Something's been getting at my chickens. Lost 3 this week and can't afford to lose many more than that.
I wonder if Skunk Ape has a taste for chicken.
Now see, this is why I don't come to you with these things. It ain't no skunk ape, wherever the hell it is. I know exactly what it is, but you won't believe me if I tell you.
Oh, Duke, you don't think it's...
I do, actually. It's those dang mountain lions. They're out there, Stella.
I don't care what your little investigation turned up. You haven't been out of these woods as long as I have. Those sons of bitches are sneaky. Of course, you wouldn't find any in one night of tracking. And I know for a fact that's been what's getting my chickens. Couldn't be anything else. I'm telling you, man, mountain lions are extinct in these parts. There hasn't been an actual sighting since the 1990s. Stella, the 1990s weren't that long ago. And even those were iffy. It's true. There are mountain lions out there, sure as sin. They pee on all the best trees.
I can't believe you go out there on your YouTubes saying some river monster spawned by a couple school-age Boy Scouts has been 100% confirmed. And Appalachian cougars are some kind of far-fetched fantasy made up by old geezers like me. It made me look like a fool. Those comments people were posting on your video.
Sorry, Duke. I didn't mean to sick anybody on you. I don't think it's possible.
You like those words might come carrying a mountain lion corpse out of these woods at dawn. If you two don't want to get a face full of buckshot, I suggest you run home and stay out of the woods tonight. It's a great plan, Stella, let's go home.
Let's go home, Stella.
What? Okay, we'll go home. Right on to kill that mountain lion.
What do you want to say?
But don't kill the mountain lion. I could talk to the mountain lion.
Mountain lion, please stop killing Duke's chickens. I love you.
So good news, bad news. The mountain lion is willing to stop killing Duke's chickens, but the mountain lion is going to demand weekly offerings. If there's any in the Appalachians, they'd be highly endangered. To kill one might actually be a crime. Or at least it's a crime against nature. What about the crimes they commit against me and my chickens? Ain't murder one of the worst crimes you can commit? Serving justice where it's due. An eye for an eye, a life for a life. Hey Duke, I want you to know the full ramifications of the an eye for an eye sentiment. Just use a tranquilizer.
Hi, Octi.
I'll bring your chickens back. Cause potential extinction of a subspecies. Alright, let me just go to my truck and get my tranquilizer gun, prescription grade darts. Again, I don't have that kind of S lying around. Stella does though.
I do. My parents used to use that stuff like that all the time. My mom could write prescriptions for the darts. I still have a box of them in the shed. What do you mean? Although they're probably pretty old now. I don't know how long they're supposed to be effective for.
There you have it. Kill or be killed tonight. If you ain't careful, you'll wind up in the middle of it. So go then. Go on home.
Fine. I see you won't be moved. I can respect that. Come on, Mantis. Let's go back to town. Maybe my viewers won't be too angry at me.
About time. Have a nice night, y'all. Return to the trail, looks back the way you came. Okay, so we do actually need to stop. I think that would be a good time to stop, too.
Alrighty.
Especially seeing as, like my throat has been shot the whole time, so...
Well, you do have the flu again.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. Octavia just showed up again, and is just like...
How unfortunate,
I want to be a part of the live stream and watch you guys play the game. The Scarlet of Hollows.
The Scarlet Hollow?
I love the Scarlet of Hollows.
But anyway, I hope, you've enjoyed. Do check out, Scarlet Hollow if you haven't. We'll certainly be back with more Scarlet Hollow.
We're stopping right before what I think is one of the major hooks into this game, which is the hook of this chapter, which is unfortunate. But please do check out Scarlet Hollow if this interested you at all, and if not, we're probably going to do this again next week. Right? Is that
yeah.
Yeah. And if you want to see where this goes, check that out then. But trust me, this game is really good.
Yes.
Really good. Just give it a try. I guarantee you. Anyway, so I guess we gotta go.
Yeah, we got to go.
Even though Octavia is now sitting on your lap.
Yes. Octavia will be moved.
No, lap. Only lap.
See ya.
See you guys.